Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. After nearly 14 months off, Charlotte Flair will return to WWE. She declared for the Women's Royal Rumble match, which will take place at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis this Saturday, February 1. Not only that, but the Queen appears to be among the favorites to win the Rumble match and get a guaranteed title shot at WrestleMania 41. With that in mind, we take a look at 3 things that could happen should Charlotte Flair win the Women's Royal Rumble match. If WWE Creative has picked Charlotte to win the Women's Rumble match, it means that it is very likely that she will become a world champion at WrestleMania 41. A year ago, the winners of the respective Rumble matches went on to become champions at Mania as Bayley defeated Io Shirai to win the WWE Women's Championship, while Cody Rhodes finished his story after beating Roman Reigns to become the undisputed WWE champion. Thus, it could be safe to assume that the Queen will dethrone either Tiffany Stratton or Rhea Ripley to become the world champion for a record 15th time in her WWE career. Before her injury, the Queen had a feud with Rhea Ripley. The two had even faced each other at WrestleMania 39 in April 2023 for the SmackDown Women's Championship, with the Eradicator claiming the title. Fast forward to today, Rhea Ripley kept the title for a year before being forced to vacate it due to an injury. Now she has reclaimed it, and with her rivalry with Liv Morgan being over, she is in search of the next challenger. After defeating Nia Jax at Saturday night's main event, the 2 top female stars would reignite their feud, which would also mean not only a title match at WrestleMania 41 but that Charlotte could leave SmackDown and join the Raw roster, becoming part of WWE's new era. With the move to Netflix, Tiffany Stratton has done a great job on SmackDown 12 months after becoming part of the Blue brand. The reigning WWE Women's Champion became Miss Money in the Bank back in the summer and went on to claim her first ever major title in her WWE career. Tiffany also did a great job as a heel, but it is unclear if she will maintain that persona in a feud with Charlotte Flair, who thrived as a heel. On that occasion, Stratton would turn face, with the Queen returning to the Blue brand as a heel. Given the talent of the 2 stars, it would be a dream match, as Tiffany Stratton has been one of the top stars of WWE's new generation, while the Queen is a WWE legend and future Hall of Famer. With that in mind, it remains to be seen what the WWE Creative plans for Charlotte Flair to win the Women's Royal Rumble in her first appearance since December 2023. Charlotte Flair has long been a staple of WWE's women's division, and her potential victory in the 2025 Women's Royal Rumble match would mark another significant chapter in her storied career. As the daughter of Ric Flair, Charlotte's rise to the top has been nothing short of remarkable. With multiple championship reigns under her belt and an unmatched work ethic, it's clear that she is one of the most decorated and respected wrestlers in the history of WWE. But what would happen if Charlotte Flair were to win the 2025 Women's Royal Rumble match? The implications would go far beyond the usual reaction from the WWE Universe. There are 3 significant things that would likely occur if Charlotte emerged victorious in the 2025 Royal Rumble. 1. Reigniting the women's division's main event scene. Charlotte Flair winning the 2025 Women's Royal Rumble would instantly elevate the importance of the women's division in WWE, particularly the main event scene. The women's division has made immense strides over the years, but Charlotte's presence in the Rumble, combined with her victory, would send a message to the WWE Universe and the entire wrestling world. It would signal that the women's division has not only arrived but is here to stay at the very top level of WWE programming. In the wake of Charlotte's victory, it's likely that the WWE would place her in the spotlight for the biggest match at WrestleMania 41. WrestleMania has traditionally been the pinnacle of WWE, where all the biggest stars converge. Charlotte winning the Rumble would make her an automatic contender for the Women's Championship, and her match at the grandest stage of them all would be a focal point of the show. Having Charlotte Flair in the WrestleMania main event would elevate the prestige of the match itself. While the women's division has been the subject of several high-profile WrestleMania main events in recent years, including the landmark triple threat match at WrestleMania 35 involving Charlotte, Becky Lynch, and Ronda Rousey, Charlotte's presence as a Royal Rumble winner would intensify the level of anticipation. WWE would likely market her as the focal point of the women's division, underscoring her legacy as one of the all-time greats in professional wrestling. Her victory would serve as a statement that the future of the women's division is firmly rooted in its history, particularly in Charlotte's role as a dominant force. Furthermore, her victory could lead to new and exciting rivalries, as WWE would want to elevate other talents to challenge her, leading to high-profile matches and a fresh infusion of energy into the entire division. In terms of the match itself, Charlotte's victory would likely set the stage for a high-stakes, personal rivalry against one of WWE's top talents. Whether it be someone like Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, or even a returning Sasha Banks, the possibilities for intense and dramatic feuds are endless. As the Royal Rumble winner, Charlotte would be in the driver's seat to shape the direction of the women's division and ensure that it continues to get the recognition it deserves. 2. Building the next generation of women's wrestlers. Charlotte Flair's influence within WWE is not just felt in the ring, but also in her ability to elevate others. If she were to win the 2025 Women's Royal Rumble, it would have a lasting impact on the next generation of female wrestlers. Charlotte's dominance in the ring, coupled with her established pedigree, makes her the perfect figure to mentor and create new rivalries that will shape the future of the women's division. When a wrestler like Charlotte wins the Royal Rumble, it's not only about the immediate prize, but the ripple effect it creates across the roster. Charlotte is someone who has the ability to work with a variety of styles, and her matches are often seen as clinics for younger wrestlers. If Charlotte were to win the 2025 Women's Royal Rumble, it would give younger women on the roster a clear blueprint for what it takes to succeed at the highest level. A prime example is Rhea Ripley, who has already shown signs of rising to prominence. A potential showdown between Charlotte and Rhea Ripley could not only elevate Ripley as a top star, but also solidify her as one of the cornerstones of the women's division. This kind of mentorship and feud between veterans like Charlotte and rising stars is vital for the future of the division. Likewise, Charlotte's interactions with superstars like Io Sky, Raquel Rodriguez, and even the likes of Liv Morgan would be a huge opportunity for these women to step up their game. Charlotte's reputation for bringing out the best in her opponents would allow for thrilling, action-packed encounters that could propel the next wave of women's talent into superstardom. Moreover, Charlotte's victory could encourage WWE to book more women's matches on a grand scale, particularly those that showcase the athleticism and skill of the roster. As the industry moves toward gender equality in sports entertainment, Charlotte winning the Royal Rumble would continue to be a shining example of what women can achieve. The more WWE showcases their talent, the more they encourage young women around the world to pursue wrestling as a viable and exciting career path. For WWE fans, Charlotte winning the Rumble would mean more opportunities to see a diverse range of exciting matches, new rivalries, and the building up of women's wrestling on an even bigger stage. A victory for Charlotte could potentially lead to the birth of several new stars who will carry the torch for the women's division in the years to come. 3. Charlotte Flair's legacy and further cementing her place in history. One of the most compelling things about Charlotte Flair's potential win in the 2025 Women's Royal Rumble is how it would further cement her place in WWE history. While she's already one of the most decorated and revered talents in the company's history, a Royal Rumble victory would give her another massive achievement that would be spoken of for years to come. Charlotte is already a multi-time champion, having won the Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and Women's Tag Team Championships. Her accolades are vast, and she is frequently compared to some of the greatest male and female wrestlers to ever step into a WWE ring. If Charlotte were to win the 2025 Royal Rumble, it would further solidify her as one of the greatest of all time. Not only would this win give her the chance to headline a monumental WrestleMania, but it would also put her in elite company among those who have won the Royal Rumble in the past. Winning the Royal Rumble as the first step toward a potential title match would place her on a pedestal alongside WWE legends such as Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, and even the likes of Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks, who have all marked their place in history. With a Rumble win for Charlotte, this victory would not just be another addition to her collection of accolades, but a defining moment that could shape the direction of her career going forward. A Royal Rumble win could even set her up for a potential final run in WWE, where she could put over younger talent before ultimately retiring or taking a step back. In many ways, her journey and her legacy are still unfolding, and a victory in this prestigious match could mark the beginning of her final chapter in a career full of moments that will go down in history. Fans and critics alike would no longer simply view Charlotte as a star of the present, but as a living legend who helped to pioneer the women's revolution and elevated the division to unprecedented heights. Her Royal Rumble win would give fans more to debate, to analyze, and to celebrate as Charlotte adds another unforgettable moment to her already storied career. Conclusion: Charlotte Flair's impact on WWE. Charlotte Flair's potential victory in the 2025 Women's Royal Rumble match would undoubtedly have far-reaching consequences for the WWE Universe and the women's division as a whole. From reigniting the main event scene for women's wrestling to fostering the development of the next generation of stars, Charlotte's win would be a defining moment in the ongoing evolution of WWE. Moreover, her victory would serve as the capstone to an already remarkable career, further solidifying her status as one of the all-time greats in the industry. While there are many women on the roster who are more than capable of winning the Royal Rumble, there's something uniquely compelling about Charlotte Flair. Her blend of athleticism, legacy, and ambition makes her the perfect candidate to take the women's division into the next phase of its history. Should Charlotte Flair emerge victorious in the 2025 Royal Rumble, WWE fans are sure to witness an exciting new chapter in both her career and the ongoing story of women's wrestling. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.